Hey, real athletes, it's Coach Adina here with today's training tip. We are going to talk about how do you know when you are ready? It's a question that I get a lot. People are like, oh, should I go up to a new distance? Should I try something different? Should I push myself harder? There's so many questions. There's so many opportunities to do so many different kinds of races. And today, as I am celebrating my 7-year anniversary of when I did my first Ironman, I'm thinking about how did I know that I was ready to do that Ironman race? How did I know that I wanted to pull the trigger? Do I want to do another one? It comes up, all these thoughts go through your mind. So I thought I'd share a few ideas of how you can tell if you are ready for that next step or a new step. Spoiler alert, you'll never actually feel ready. It is rare that you are really going to feel ready. And even when you think that you are ready because you're so prepared, you are still going to have that doubt in your mind, am I really ready? So I'm going to give you a few signs that can help you decide if you are ready or not ready. And we're going to go through a few things that show that you are ready, even if maybe you're not feeling it. A couple of things that you can think about. Maybe you're bored with what you're currently doing, right? Maybe you're curious about, what if I move up to the next level? Maybe you're noticing that in your current training, you have extra energy or a lot of energy. You might also be noticing tons of progress with what you're doing, right? So those are signs that maybe you're ready to add something to that next level, okay? Maybe the current distance that you're doing or training for seems really easy to you. And if we're talking specifically about triathlon, if you are doing a sprint triathlon, you're like, wow, okay, this feels easy. Maybe I want to go up to an Olympic distance. And if you're looking at that Olympic distance, you're like, okay, well, can I do the 0.9 mile swim, the 25-ish mile bike ride, and the 10K run? Can I do all those things separately before I then try to pull them together? Okay, so those are some good signs that you are ready to tackle that next step, tackle something new. Couple of signs that you may not be ready. If you are always tired, training is really hard. Workouts seem always so hard. Now, not hard that you're challenging yourself, but that you can't complete them, that you just feel like you need extra rest days, that you're not making progress. That really kind of indication that maybe the training you're currently doing is too much, that maybe that distance or that idea, activity that you're training for might be a little out of your range, and you might want to step back and build some volume, build some speed, build some fitness, depending on where things are lacking. So those are some ideas that you can think about to help you decide if you're ready. Check out those signs and give yourself a little checklist. Check in with yourself and decide which of those things you're feeling. Maybe you are ready to go to that next step. Maybe you need to work on something specific to get you ready in whatever is kind of holding you back. So take a little checklist within yourself. And look, if you decide that right now you're not ready for that distance, then make a plan to get there. Set yourself a goal to work on the things that are going to help you to the next distance, right? If you really want to do an Ironman someday, make yourself a progression of how to get there. If you really want to run a marathon, make yourself a progression of how you're going to get there. If you don't want to do those big races, don't, right? Maybe your progression is going to be to keep trying new things in different arenas, right? So take a moment, give yourself a little checklist, check in with how you're feeling. And sometimes you just have to pull the trigger and say, I don't know if I'm ready, but I'm going to give it a shot, because the only way you really know if you are able to achieve something is if you go for it. So comment here if you're in the Facebook group, pop it right in the comments. If you're watching this on YouTube from the website, shoot me an email anytime to hello@adinaoneal.com. I want to hear from you to know, what are you training for? Do you feel like you're ready? Okay, think about those signs. Tell me what things came up for you. Let me know what other questions you have, and we'll answer them on a future training tip. Until then, be well, be real, keep moving forward.